Did the new guy just leak the identity of the newer guy? What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? AJ Good here at the House of Masks, and I don't know how I feel about this one. Don't know why I'm so nervous to make this video, but here goes nothing.
I'm Poopies, and I'll show me.
It seems like just yesterday our worlds were flipped upside down when we got a crazy surprise announcement that Craig Jones was not only leaving Slipknot, but also Slipknot had already replaced him. And with the news of Craig's departure and the news of a replacement, that means that we have a new Slipknot member. And since we have a new Slipknot member, you guys know that the hunt was on. Everybody wanted to figure out who it was. We've had numerous theories over the last month or so, but one of them has been a lot more prominent than the others. The standout theory that makes the most sense was that the new member was Zach Baird, formerly of Ghost and most notably Korn. Now, why did this theory stand out amongst the others? Well, not only does Zach have the same exact size and stature of Slipknot's new guy, and not only does Slipknot have an existing relationship with Korn, but, and this is what it really comes down to, Zach had been posting some interesting stuff on his social medias. The first picture that we noticed was Zach in a tour bus bunk, and this was right around the time that Slipknot had started touring, which means that this is right around the time of that new guy's first few shows. These types of stories kept popping up. We saw something where he was wishing a friend of his a happy birthday and wishing that he could be in the States to celebrate with him. Obviously, Slipknot's touring in other countries right now, not in the United States, but all over Europe. But even right up to the last couple of days, we've seen him posting photos in Germany, where Slipknot is touring. And even literally today, we see a video from the crowd of Sleep Token, and guess who's on tour with Slipknot right now? That's right, Sleep Token. But with all of these coincidences put aside, we maybe just got actual confirmation through a leak from an actual member of Slipknot that Zach Baird is in the band. That leak came to us courtesy, or maybe not so courtesy, of Michael Pfaff, the new guy. Not the newest guy, but the new guy. Pfaff will always be the new guy to me, sorry. Now, at the time of me filming this video, Pfaff had posted a photo on his Instagram stories probably, I don't know, an hour ago, which has since been deleted, and probably for good reason. And in this photo, you can see Pfaff taking a selfie with a rack of clothing behind him, and on the rack are little dividers that kind of separate the various suits that are on the rack. And those dividers read, Corey, Pfaff, Mick, Za, and Sid. Za? That's interesting. Now, all of these names are pretty familiar to us Slipknot fans. I mean, Corey's in the band, and Pfaff is in the band, and Mick is in the band, and Sid is in the band, but who is Za? Could Za be the first two letters of the name Zach? Honestly, though, this seems pretty on the nose. Like, it seems pretty obvious that Zach's name was going to be in this photo, and would Pfaff make a mistake like this? I don't know. It almost seems like maybe this was done on purpose to throw us off, to maybe make us think that it's definitely Zach in the band because maybe it's not Zach in the band. Maybe Slipknot caught wind of these Zach theories and they are still just trying to feed into this hype of the new guy, and they're like, you know what, let's troll a little bit. Let's make it too obvious that it's Zach, and then it's almost like, will they stop searching and never know the real identity of the new guy? I don't know, that seems like harmless fun to me. I will say that if that is the case, that I wish that Pfaff would have left that photo up, but as I mentioned, Mike took that photo down. But then again, if he took the photo down, it makes it seem like he did make a mistake and that Zach really is in the band, which is what Slipknot would want if they're trolling. I don't know. There's a million different theories. Slipknot is really good at this kind of thing, and once again, they have gathered our interest back with this new guy saga, just when it seemed like the dust had settled from the initial shock of not only Craig leaving, but also being replaced by a new member. They do it again. We are here again talking about the new member of Slipknot and still trying to figure out who it is. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think that this is Zach Baird? It seems like a lot of coincidences, but I guess crazier things things have happened, it could definitely not be him. Do you guys think that the Zach Baird theory makes sense, or do you think that Slipknot is trolling based on the Zach Baird theory? Honestly, it could be anything. Your guys' guess is as good as mine, but as always, whenever I find something out, I will do my best to report back to you guys here on YouTube, and we can have a nice general discussion about it. So, with that being said, I think that just about does it for today's video. Until next time, this has been AJ Good here at the House of Masks, telling you to say no to drugs and alcohol, and yes to the new guy, and we will see you guys in the next one.